The house behind me is our dream home, and in so many ways I couldn't ask for a better home. But as you saw from the title of this video, we are putting it on the market. That's right, after 8 years in Arizona, we are saying goodbye to the Copper State, the Sunshine State, the Valley of the Sun, and starting a new chapter. Living in Arizona over the last 8 years has been absolutely amazing, and I have loved so many things about this state. It was an awesome place for me to land right out of college, but now that we have a kid and COVID has struck everybody, it has really shown a lot of flaws and a lot of weaknesses with why this is not a good area for us and our baby. There's one thing that everybody knows and everyone can agree on is that it is bloody hot here in Phoenix and a lot of Arizona. Meg and I have the same conversation every single year around July, and that is, where do we want to move to? Where are we going to buy a cabin? How are we going to make this work for our family in the future? Because it's just so difficult. We actually have a pool. The pool's 92 degrees right now, and it's not even refreshing. Even having a pool doesn't make this heat bearable. It's just too damn hot here. It might be manageable when you're single or when you're newly married or with your girlfriends. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is tons of great stuff to do in this state. Lots of lakes, a few rivers, lots of great backpacking and hiking, lots of great views. The Southwest is absolutely amazing. I love Arizona, don't get me wrong. But having a newborn baby with COVID in the summer, it's pretty much Groundhog Day for my wife. She can't even go anywhere besides going to doctor's appointments and going to her parents' house. And then if we actually want to cool down, it's gonna require at least an hour and a half drive to Payson, but honestly, Payson doesn't have a whole lot for me in my opinion, or 2 to 2.5 hours to get to Sedona, which they have some nice rivers, but once again, they're not like beachy rivers, so kind of difficult with a baby or carrying a baby down to some of these places. And then you have Flagstaff, which is about 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on how fast you're driving. And so if we're talking about a day trip, we're talking at least 6 hours in the car. And is that even really doable consistently? And can you even maintain that with a baby? Probably not. And now you want to talk about getting a VRBO and an Airbnb to even have a weekend away? Like, it just is getting expensive. So we found somewhere else to live. More on that later. Quick story, when I first found this house, I found it because I was only looking for exactly what I wanted, which was over a half acre, had to have a lot of green grass. And this property, honestly, is a very unique property for Arizona, because look how all this green, lush trees. We literally live in the middle of a citrus grove. We have about 19 citrus trees ranging from oranges to grapefruits. Once I saw this property, I absolutely needed to check it out. We checked it out at 9 o'clock at night. It was completely dark. We didn't know the area at all. And once we got here, we walked the house real quick. We came out to the backyard, absolutely blown away, and we knew that we wanted to put an offer on this house immediately. This is the kind of house that you can see yourself living in forever. You can see yourself raising your kids in here. You can see yourself, playing catch. I always wanted a place where I could throw the ball with my son in the backyard, and I have it here. Honestly, this yard and this house provide me with pretty much everything. So why would we move? It's the heat. We can't take it anymore, and it's time to get out. But before we leave, I want to remember this house. I just want to remember everything about this house, everything I loved about it. So that's why I'm going to do a walkthrough, do a real estate video, so I never forget it. So I just played back and watched all this footage, and I think it might have come off looking like we're not excited for this move. But we are super excited for where we're moving to. We just love this house, and we have a lot here. Meg's family's here, all her friends are here, I have some friends here, and so it's a very emotional move. She's been here a long time, I've been here a little bit less, but we just love this house, we love this property, and it's just very emotional. So I know I still haven't said where we're moving to, but let me give you a few hints. Snowboarding, 30 minutes away. Wakeboarding, 45 minutes away. Mountain biking, 15 to 20 minutes away. Backpacking, hiking, whitewater rafting, all within a really close drive. If it does snow, only stays on the ground for about 24 hours. Moderate climate, all 4 seasons. Great place for families, and it's affordable. How can this place even be real? How did I not know about this place before? Any guesses? So we had a few places on the short list, which were Denver, Sacramento, and you never know about Salt Lake. We did love Salt Lake, but we didn't choose any of those. The place that we chose to move to, drum roll please, is Boise, Idaho. Boise, Idaho? What the hell is in Boise, Idaho? I am glad that you talk like that, because what we're hearing is that it's actually like Denver from 10 years ago. The real estate market is absolutely booming. So if it's even half the way that Denver has turned out, then this should be a great investment for us. Now this house is going on the market tomorrow. So by the time you're watching this video, it should already be on the market. So what we're hearing about the market here in Phoenix is that it is super hot. There isn't a whole lot of inventory of houses, and we actually already have 2 showings booked for tomorrow, and it's not even listed yet. So what we're actually expecting, if we're lucky, that we'll have multiple offers by the end of the weekend on our house, and we'll be ready to head up to Boise and find our next dream home. I'm super excited to make this move. I've been loving Arizona, but we knew the move was coming eventually, and I can't wait to get up there, adventure around the potato state. I don't even know what their nicknames are, but I'm sure I'll learn them. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you didn't like it, I hope you were at least entertained. If you are interested in this house, be sure to come by, take a tour, maybe even put in an offer. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.